Hello my beautiful souls, this is Moon Seeker of Light Guardian, and today I'm doing a karmic and third party reading. So this is for you guys who are in a third party situation. So we're going to be looking at the person who's in a third party and the person they're with, the karmic or the third party person. So if you guys don't want to really hear about the karmic or the third party person, then this is not the reading for you. This is a general reading, so please take what resonates. I'll be reading this reading from the point of view of the Divine Masculine. It's just easier for me that way. But this could be your Divine Feminine as well. So take it anyway as it resonates. The energies can be interchangeable. So let's see the Divine Masculine coming into this reading, the energy they are in. What is their energy coming into this reading? So the top row will be the Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine, and the bottom row will be the karmic or third party person. So we have here perspective when it comes to the Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine here. We have my path. We have fear. We have temptation. And we have reaching out. So the energy coming into this reading for the Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine here is that they're gaining some kind of perspective. They're gaining a new perspective on their path, their journey, and also the relationship between their journey, their perspective, and fear. How fear has led them to where they are right now. The understanding what fear has done to them, what fear is to them. The understanding that, love shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't hurt. Yes, temptation got me here. Yes, temptation led me here. Yes, I chose to go with fear and pride and ego and passion and temptation. But I'm here now and I'm willing to listen and learn. This is about accepting the lessons that are at hand right now, because this is part of their journey, part of their path. And they've come to a point now where it's time for them to reach out. Reach out to you, the person watching this. It's time for them. I feel like they have learned the lessons. They have cleared karma. They're understanding what this is all about. They're understanding what brought them here. They have gained a new perspective on love, on how love should be and feel, and how what equal give and take in a love relationship is. Through this relationship, they've learned a lot about how to love themselves, and how to love a partner. So the karmic or third party person, what is their energy? We have mask. We have worst fears. I'm getting here initially here with my path and worst fears is that this person here is not willing to take their mask off, this karmic or third party person. They don't want to take the mask off. They're not ready. They're not ready to step into their path. So although their worst fear is for this person, for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, to step onto their path and walk their path, then they don't want that. That's their worst fear. They want them to stay here with them with the masks on and keep in this energy of being in fear. What else do we have here? We have dark side, we have repeating patterns, and we have timing. So for the karmic or third party person, they are just like, they're not in a place where they are ready to really let go of this. They're not learned the lessons. They're still operating out of their dark side, of their shadow self, because they have a little more lessons to learn here, especially when it comes to loving themselves and unmasking themselves. They're repeating patterns that they have not yet seen. They need to see this and learn these patterns before the time is right for them to move on. This could mean that they will stay in this relationship with the Divine Masculine for a little bit longer, or they'll move on to another karmic relationship so they can see this repeating pattern, so they can start healing their shadow, balance the shadow and the light side, because this is not about eliminating your dark side. No, this is not about eliminating your shadows. The shadow and the light needs to coexist together. But the timing for the karmic or the third party person is not right for them to walk away, but it's right for your divine feminine or divine masculine to reach out. I feel like they have walked their path, they've learned the lessons. It's time for them to move on to the next step of their journey. So let's get some clarifiers here. I want to start with this reaching out here for the divine masculine. What is this reaching out? One second, my battery is getting really low. Okay, I'm back. So, reaching out. Tell me about this reaching out. Tell me about this reaching out. We have here change. They are going through a change. Change is happening for them. Transformation is happening here. They're going to a time of solitude here with this number 9. They're becoming single. Some of them are leaving this relationship. This is so that they can reach out to you. They want to reach out to you, and they do that by changing the current circumstances, changing this relationship. They want to reach out, and that's what they're going to do with this change card here. Tell me about this mask here, down here for the karmic or third party. Why won't they release that mask? We have a message. Because they're waiting for the kind of message, a message of love, because we have, I feel like this looks like a heart a little bit, but there's some kind of message coming in. Spiritual message here with the number 7. Here, there's a message coming in from the universe, and that message hasn't come in for them yet. They don't really know what that message is yet. They haven't seen their sign yet, is what I'm getting from that. Let me pull some tarot on that as well. Tell me about this mask and this message. We have the tower moment. They're having a tower moment. They hasn't, I feel like perhaps they feel it. They feel it approaching, but it hasn't come yet, but it's coming. Spirit's gonna intervene. Divine intervention is coming for them so that they can find their balance. So they can temper the energies for them and their person. But find balance and healing within for themselves, so they can release that mask. So that they can reunite with a past love. Someone that they resonated with on a soul level. Someone that's their divine counterpart. Not this divine masculine, but their true person. That is what they're waiting for. They're waiting for that message, that clear message from Spirit to come in. They're waiting for that. Tell me about this reaching out and change. Tell me about this reaching out and change. Reaching out and change here. We have the King of Pentacles. They're stepping into the King of Pentacles energy. They're like, you know what? I am solid. I am abundant. I am going to bring this. I'm going to bring myself to my divine feminine or my divine masculine as a King of Pentacles. Someone who's solid in the material world. Someone who's abundant. Someone who's grounded. Someone who's all of those things. Not this 7 of Swords energy. Not this person that's sneaky or deceitful. I might have been that in the past, but I'm not that person anymore. And I will refuse to bring that kind of energy back to my divine counterpart. Tell me about the 7 of Swords. They have a message. They have a message. They want to come in and tell you about this. They want to come in and give you a message about that. They're not bringing this energy to you anymore. They're not this person anymore. They perhaps want to ask for forgiveness here. They want to tell you that even though that they are wounded, even though that you are wounded, they're going to make a last stand. They're going to hold on. They're not going to let this defeat them. They're not going to let this destroy what you guys have. They know better now. And this is why they want to reach out. What else do we have here? Tell me more about fear. Look at this fear here. We have the 8 of Cups. They know they need to move away from this. It's time for them to walk away from this fear. Walk away from doubt. It's time to put this to an end. A very painful end. They don't care. It needs to go. Because they want to bring a cup of love to their person. To their divine feminine or divine masculine. They want to bring this couple love to these lovers here. They want to leave those spilled cups behind. They want to focus on what's still there. They don't want to be stuck in their heads anymore about this. They want to move towards a brighter, lighter future for the two of you. They want this self-fulfillment, self-improvement. They want this happiness within so they can bring it to you, so you can bring it to each other. You can both have that happiness. They're so moving away from this fear energy. It doesn't serve them anymore. Tell me about this dark side. We have the King of Pentacles here for the divine, for the karmic or third party person. So now the King of Pentacles is down here together with the Hermit. These worst fears that they need is they need to step into their own abundant energy. They need to become more solid, more grounded. They need some time on their own. They need time on their own to go within and listen to their own inner guidance, to their own inner voice. Like they can't just hide behind this mask forever. They need to come out of that. They need to find their own path. Yeah, they need to learn how to prioritize. They need to learn how to juggle. Juggle what is theirs, what is not theirs. This is time for them to deal with their fears. Is what I'm getting here. So let's move on here a little bit. So let's look at how is the divine masculine or divine feminine feeling towards the karmic or third party person. How is the divine masculine or divine feminine feeling towards the karmic or third party person? We have escape here. They just wanna escape. They wanna leave. They're ready. They're done what they needed to do there. And it's time for them to move away. It's time for things to fall apart. They've been observing this person. They've been observing this karmic or third party person. And they're like, you know what? You are not the person I want to be vulnerable for. You're not the person I want to strip down naked for. They're looking for an opportunity to escape because they want to be naked, mind, body, and soul, but with their divine counterpart. The person watching this here. Bottom of the deck here of ebb and flow. It is time for them to step into that ebb and flow of the universe so that they can go towards their journey, go towards their destined path. The path that we've seen here that is that they have now realized. How is the karmic or third party feeling towards divine masculine or divine feminine? They're feeling cold. Or fall here as well. They're feeling cold. I don't know if you can see that. Winter here. They're feeling cold towards the divine masculine or divine feminine. Or they're feeling like they're being cold to them. We also have fall here. So they're also like, you know what? Things need to fall apart. It's time. We have action here. Action. Healing. Shadow work. Crossroads. And the answer is yes here. So how is the karmic or third party feeling towards the divine feminine or divine masculine? They like, I need to take some kind of action. This person is trying to walk away from me, trying to leave me, but I need to take some kind of action. But they also know that, you know, they need to heal. They need to do some shadow work and heal because they've come to a crossroads now. They know this. They know that this relationship is over. They know that this is the end of this connection. So they're like, you know, on one hand, they can like, you know what? Do I trap this person? Do I make them stay? Do I force something? Do I force their hand? But they also know I need healing. They know that. They're at this crossroads. They're at this juncture, and they need to make a choice. The answer is yes. What is the answer yes to? What are you saying yes to? Well, I'm getting this. The answer is yes. This needs to fall apart. But let's pull a card on yes as well. We have twin flame and winter. Yes. This is like the answer is yes. This is cold. This is not it. This is not for you. I don't know if you can see that there. The answer is yes. This is frozen. This is perhaps a false twin flame, a catalyst twin flame, whatever it is, if you believe in that. The answer is yes. This is, put this on ice because this is not for you, is what I'm getting here. I mean, use your own interpretation if you want to, but what I'm getting here is that the answer is yes, this is frozen, this is cold. There's something else here. But let's get some clarity on this here. So first, twin flame. Tell me more about twin flame. We have here 7 of Cups in reverse. And can you see what it says there? Diversion, confusion. Yes, this is a diversion. This is not your twin flame. This is not your person. This is causing you confusion so that you can heal, so you can do some shadow work. This is cold. This is dead. This is not for you. Winter. Let's look at winter here. This is about making decisions and making plans elsewhere. This is not for you. Yes, this is time for you to make a decision, make plans. Yes, the answer is yes. This is just a diversion. This is just causing you confusion because this is not your twin flame. This is not for you. Bottom of the deck here, we have stuck, unrealistic, 6 of Cups in reverse. So, yeah. So that's where the divine, the karmic or third party person stands with the divine masculine. So lastly now, let's get some messages. Let's get some messages from the divine masculine, divine feminine about this connection. These are messages to you, the person watching this. Whoa. So the first cards we have here is, it is time to step out of the darkness. So the person knows, yes, they're so ready. It's time for them to move on. It's time for them to step out of the darkness. It's time for them to step towards their light, towards their path, their sunshine, towards you. It is not that I don't desire you. I just desire this more at the time. So they're telling you that, you know, whatever happened in the past, why they walked away from you, it had nothing to do that they didn't want you, didn't desire you, didn't, you know, feel you. They did. They just at the time wanted that more. They just wanted this person more because they were in a place where they were like, you know, this suits me right now. We have here, our connection still haunts me. So they still feel your connection. They're still in tune, in touch with your connection. They never let go of it. They never release it completely. I feel fractured. So they were maybe feeling a bit, you know, torn in different directions. They felt like their heart was taking them one way, their mind was taking them another. So they felt fractured and didn't know what to do, which perhaps led them to not being able to do anything. They just froze. And then the karmic or third party person just kind of pounced, took over control. We have here, I've tried to unshackle myself. So in the past, they've been trying to unshackle themselves, but they were never successful. But what I'm getting here now is that they will be successful. They will be successful in unshackling themselves because they have learned the lessons they need to learn. They've learned the lessons that they came to this connection to learn. Let's just pull some oracle with these messages for further clarifications. So this first one here, it is time to step out of the darkness. We have determination. They're determined this time to succeed. They're determined to step out of this darkness and to unshackle themselves. It is not that I didn't desire you. We have a secret. There were perhaps some secrets that they kept from you that they couldn't tell you at the time. And it was just easier for them to step into this direction than stay with you and have to reveal everything to you. Our connection still haunts me. We have lessons here. They're learning the lessons right now. They've learned the lessons from your connection and this connection. I feel fractured. Enchantment. They were enchanted towards this thing. That's why they felt fractured. They were being pulled in different directions. They just didn't know which way to go, and they became like, the perfect word for it in Swedish is förhandlingslamad. But the English word, I don't want to, not like paralyzed. It's not the same word, doesn't have the same like ring to it. Man, I don't know, but let's say paralyzed. Let's say paralyzed with fear or with inaction or whatever it is. The last card here, I have tried to shackle myself. We have depleted. So when they tried to unshackle themselves before, every time they did it, they just got depleted. They just got more and more depleted, and they became more and more unable to do anything. But I feel like they have rejuvenated now. They have replenished, and they're ready to cut this out. They're determined as hell to go through with this now. They're done. They're so done. So lastly, before I finish this reading, I want to pull some messages from your person to you. So I want you to think of a number, 1, 2, or 3, and that's going to be your message. These are some messages that are made by Twin Flames by Kay. Printable little notes here that she made. I'll put her details in the description box. But number 1, these are your messages. I love you and I miss you, but I don't have time right now. So your person is being very blunt here. Like they do love you, they do miss you, but right now they don't have time. They don't have time to worry about this connection, worry about your feelings, worry about what you need to do right now, because they need to step out of the darkness. They need to unshackle themselves from this situation here. So right now they're like, you know what? I love you, I miss you, but I gotta do this right now. This is really important for us in the future. And we also have here, I wish we could be together forever. And I feel like this is what they're working towards. They're working towards your forever. So right now, if they can't be with you, it's because they're working towards your forever. Okay, number 2. These are your messages. Now is not the time. So they're saying the same thing here as well. Now is not the time for you guys, because they need to unshackle themselves. They really need to step out of the darkness. And they're like, you're my beloved. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I am coming back to you, but now is not the time, because I need to unshackle myself. I need to break free. I need to step out from the darkness. Number 3. It's a little bit too many cards. I'll take the first one that fell, or the 2 first ones, as we're doing 2, as Spirit wants it. We were always meant to meet. It was written in the stars. So the 2 of you, this was destined. This was fate. And because it was written in the stars, your story is not over yet. It's only just beginning. I want to hold you in my arms. And this is what they're working towards. They're working towards holding you in their arms once they're done unshackling themselves. Once they're done not being trapped in this current situation. They've learned the lessons now, and they're ready to move on. They will be moving on. There's just not the right time for some of you. It's not the right time for you guys to be focusing on you right now. You need to be focusing on yourselves, your own single individual path and journey. So guys, that is today's reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share if you feel so inclined. And if you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information you need is in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I catch you guys next time. Bye.